Okay. Sorry about that. I sniffed a little hard there. I don't know if this is too loud, but we will see. Where did it go? There it is. Had to find my own project within the purezc Discord. For anyone watching, I have a Discord server for development, but I also have a thread under the quest projects in the purezc Discord server. So, two places to see some notifications. Just give me a moment. I know you guys can't see anything. Okay. Why can't I move this window? There we go. Okay, so why don't I go ahead and reveal thyself. Okay. Alright. Kind of just listening to some Lore and Warfare. It tends, just music like that helps me like flow with the ideas when I'm doing development. So yeah. Okay. So I guess I could start this off kind of showing where all this dungeon is, because I did do a stream on this dungeon a while ago. That I'm actually kind of curious, where was this dungeon last time I streamed this? Oh shoot, this is demo 5, not demo 6. No, level 6, demo 5. Alright, I can't seem to find it. It's gonna bother me, I'm really curious. It was literally the last stream I did. Here we go. I did this January 4th. 2 months ago. That's not too bad, actually. Well, let's mute that. Oh, wow. I was literally... In fact, I could even show it. Okay, so I actually did make some progress. It'll be cool to see... Wow, actually, I didn't realize how much I did on this stream. Holy crap. Well, good to know that I actually did make some amount of progress last time I streamed rather. So there's quite a bit more here now. I don't know how much of this is the way it how much of this was the way it is now. But essentially the idea is you've got these 12 screens that are fairly isolated. This is the main entrance to the dungeon, and then you have a side entrance, which, if I recall correctly, is kind of a split between like this is the main entrance, but then you also have this other entrance over here. I don't actually know for sure. I mean, I want to keep that as an entrance, but I haven't yet figured out how I want to do it. Anyway, that's not really the main concern here now. So yeah, that's what it is. This is like, it's literally this screen. Can't do anything there. Go up here, maybe you can snag that key. Go down here, secrets, open that, and then you enter the basement level, so to speak. It's all side view. The majority of this dungeon is side view. As you can see, floor 1 is fairly small, although maybe it's actually comparable. I'm not really sure. It certainly seems like the basement's more involved, but the gimmick here is that this is like a geothermal plant. So there's going to be a lot of running water, heat, steam. As you can already see that there's a decent amount of steam here. And then much like I definitely learned a lot when I made my flooded forge, too far. How I handle water in side view. I think this dungeon really taught me, and I'm very proud of this particular region. I certainly feel like I love side view. I'm not gonna say more than top down, but I definitely love side view. It's really fun to play with, and then you can make some really cool looking screens. Like even this one, super basic screen, but like it just looks fantastic. And then deeper down here, you have a lot of water falling, like how I have water falling here. This is all above you. Like this lava flow is in front of you, so you walk behind it, it doesn't hurt you. Same with this, but then it's like water's hitting the platforms you walk through. And I think I even maybe made some of these, I made them shallow liquid. I didn't make them slow walk. I couldn't remember if I made it slow walk. Anyway, so the reason I'm showing this is that it's cool how with this area I'm able to kind of like use what I learned there and build on it. So like here, exercising that same like water hitting the platforms deal. A lot of water flow going on here. I think it looks really neat. Yeah, and I am trying to get into more kind of, I guess, yeah, more complicated secrets and such. So like there's this cool bit up here, and actually I don't even know if I got this working. I kind of want to check if I actually got this working. I'm not 100% sure. If it does work, it doesn't work. Well, I am not falling. Alright. Stop. If it works, it may not work exactly how I want it. So I do have sound effects, right? Is this even coming across? Okay, good. But like, these are actually bombable. Kind of hard to tell when the bombs fall. Let's give that a shot. I want to make sure that this actually works. Not that I need it to work yet, but just enough. Okay, well, the idea is those falling stalactites actually break the platform, so the idea is I would need to have secrets be delayed, which would actually require quite some changes to get that working. But that's fine. The whole idea between making the skeleton of this is just like, even this screen alone tells me what's going on. So even if it doesn't functionally work yet, when I do actually go in and make it work, you know, it'll work. So the idea is that it does fall through, and then boom, that gets exploded. That triggers down here, boom, that gets exploded. I don't really know what I'm going to do with the platform here, how it kind of like abruptly breaks, but I mean, the idea is it does break, so maybe that is fine. That looks fine. But anyway, so yeah, from what I showed that I apparently did in my last stream, Isaac. Oh, well, that's not good. Hope that's, hope you feel better there, Zach. That's unfortunate. Yeah, this is a bit more complex down here. A bit more. Basically, I actually like mapped it out, how the flow would work. Unfortunately, this is a really cool thing that doesn't work. Pushing this does not make it fall like I would want. But the thing is, I could always script that. And again, it's just like, get it out there, and then once I actually flesh it out, it's fairly obvious to me what has to happen. I am actually taking a page out of Ocarina of Time's book where this dungeon's gimmick here. You got this Goron at the front. He tells you, oh no, a bunch of Gorons have been trapped. Please save them. So the primary method to actually getting to like the boss and the item, like all the primary stuff that you get to in this dungeon, isn't key blocked, isn't like trigger blocked, or it's blocked by the Gorons. They ultimately give you like I don't even know if I'm gonna have the key be here. I have a key here. I might just have every single key be given by a Goron. I think that'd be a cool gimmick where every key has to be obtained by a Goron. So what happened with your OBS? Was it randomly stopped detecting the output source from my mic and the game audio? Oh yeah, Zach. Well, while you're here, I could just take a brief tangent and just show you some OBS. Yeah, so like with audio, you definitely like I definitely prefer having everything disabled. And then like I have my own manual sources, so mic, and it's not default, it's explicitly set to my mic because that would break things if I didn't. And I always do that with everything. So I always and I recommend anyone who uses OBS to like manually set your stuff, especially if you have Windows. Windows is god awful when it comes to audio devices. Wasn't it a mixture of Gorons and chests for the keys? In Ocarina of Time, I believe so. But the page from Ocarina of Time that I'm taking is the whole saving Gorons deal. So like this actually functionally works. This isn't just a placeholder. This actually is. Oops. Well, that's right. It was a different screen. So like these are solid. He's all caged up. Oh no, so sad. I guess I can actually kind of show some of this. So yeah, you drown and then hook up, and the sound effects are actually loud. I utilize a lot of like falling here, which is kind of cool. It's a nice way to punish the player, but also traversal. Oh, I actually need to go up more. Yeah, this got messed up. That platform, the right side of it's weird. I'm not 100% sure how to fix that. Oh, cool. I actually haven't tested that part. There we go. Oh. I was going to say there's a minor issue here, but there actually isn't. Dang it. Oh my god. Hitting... I play with a controller, not keyboard. There we go. Jeez. Oh. The cool thing about these platforms is they do kind of like suck you off. So like I can just stand here and yoink. So that actually makes this kind of easy. It doesn't go the other way. You actually have to walk off, but the platform itself like pulls you, which is kind of cool. And oh, I didn't realize how precarious this is. I may extend that. That's like a bit. Like I could see someone accidentally walking off, which would be that would be their fault, and then they have to walk back. Well, that's your fault, so I'm not gonna accommodate for your recklessness. I'm really reckless when I play Zelda Classic Wells. I rush in rooms when I shouldn't. So that'd be the kind of thing I'd get punished for. So now he's free, and I think, yeah, you can make that jump. And naturally referencing Ocarina of Time, I directly referenced Ocarina of Time by literally having almost the exact same dialogue. Anyway. And he's gone because he ran away. So I'm literally referencing Ocarina of Time, which I like. This is really fun. Also, this is really cool. As you could tell, I really like this dungeon. I did some fun stuff here. Each of these rocks is individual. You literally need to break each individual rock, so it's a nice little like bomb check. You need to have bombs to come in here. So the dungeon's gonna have an East and West entrance. Yes, it is. I actually got that idea from Ballad of a Bloodline with I think it was Network Cathedral. I actually did really like how instead of just like floor 1, floor 2, or like this is a level 6, so like I could have like 5 floors. Instead of having 5 floors, how about just 2 floors, but then there's an east and west. So you get more maps, but it's also like, I don't know. I just, it's a nice, it's different, basically, is what I'm getting at. Who would just walk off the entrance? Yeah, I mean, I do too. The edge of screen. I'm bad at just charging in the rooms before I see what the room even is about. Yeah, your first Let's Play in Ira shows the struggle of that one room in Blighted. Huh? Individual, but set up in such a way that you have to use a few bombs. Yeah. I thought it was Network Cathedral. Skullwoods Dungeon. No, I thought it was Network Cathedral. Anyway, so this is a timing thing. Now, naturally, I've tested this a lot, so I know how to do it. You basically want to shoot it right away. But, yeah, like if you don't shoot right away, you miss time. And I don't know, like the retry loop is just literally climbing up here and going around. So it's like super. Oh. Why is this? I think I actually knew about this. As to why they're not permanent. Oh wait, I am stupid. Yeah. Oh man, that's actually gonna suck. Each of these rocks are gonna have to have an individual exit state. Oh, that's annoying. I just realized that. I'm literally gonna have to have 8, 9 separate ones of these rocks. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about that right now. That's tomorrow's. That's some other day's problem. But yeah, like it's, you basically have to shoot right away, otherwise you're too late. Yeah. Well, Plant Pond also had 2 entrances. I'm pretty sure Network Cathedral had one entrance, but it had an east and west. So there's a whole like mechanic here that's really fun. Oh, also getting the map and compass is a real interesting task. You have to time your hook shot, which I apparently did first try. Look at that. This is an idea I got from Crucible Crest. I don't know if I'm going to keep it. I mean, I'll probably keep it as an item. I don't know if I'm going to keep it in this dungeon. But yeah, wow, I actually timed that first try. Look at me go. And then you just fall on this bridge. Small detail that I was super proud of is that you're actually, the top half of the bridge combos are not solid, so you actually look like you're walking on the bridge. So this, you're not even going to be able to tell the full mechanic here because I'm wearing the red tunic, but I have a concept of different armors providing different protections. So I'm actually going to start taking damage here because that's hot steam, and blue tunic does not help against heat. It helps against cold. So you do take damage. It's not that much damage though. And I believe you have about what would I say, maybe 15-ish hearts coming into here. So I mean, you're gonna have plenty of health. Plus you can also go back here, get some health. Granted, you do have to return. You have to go back. You have to go all the way around again. Oh well. You don't take too much damage. I mean, yeah, I lost almost 4 hearts. That's not bad at all. But yeah, it'll literally like suck you up. So to get across, you actually have to do that. But what's weird is going that way, it doesn't. Yeah, see, this way it forces you up. Yeah, and then that's blocked. Wait, can you get across here? Oh, you can't. Well, that's good. I was hoping you can't. Are you gonna have the red tunic at this point? Level 6 feels early. No, you will not. You will not have the red tunic. The red tunic is in the Mount Khaldum area, which I don't even know exactly when you're going there. I have an idea for adding a hitbox to those falling stalactites. So like if you're standing in the wrong place, you can actually get hurt there. I think that'd be kind of neat. So this is to get that rupee. Oh, even when hook shotting, I take damage. Well, it's because this is scripted. These are scripted. I scripted that myself. So, oh, yeah, that was weird with those. You drop down here. Could grab some health here. Plenty of health. This is a pretty... Yeah, I just like the screen in general. There's actually a decent amount going on here. As you can see, there's a lens. Okay, I did actually press the button. Lens check. Gotta use the ocarina here. This is the side of the screen, so if you want to go back without going all the way down... because remember, this was a point of no return. This kind of just makes it a non-point of no return. It makes it a point of return. Go figure. And then you got the switch. Nice. Started dabbling with some spikes. There's definitely going to be a massive phase in this quest's development where I just like, as I'm making the quest, I think of new things and I discover combos in my tile set that I didn't think about using earlier on. So I'm going to go back and like just like these spikes aren't in the Forge's side view, so maybe I'll go back and add them. Clearly this is where the implemented stuff goes or slows down a bit. These are pretty cool. So these are not scripted. This is actually engine with the shooter combo type. Pretty cool. A little obstacle you have to get through without getting hurt. Naturally, this would fall. Unfortunately, I don't have that script made. This room's pretty busy. The discoloration of those is kind of... I don't really know why it's doing it, but you're walking through this, which is pretty neat. The astute will notice this hole here. Just a bit of fun stuff. Yeah, the spikes hurt. Not great. Now, I didn't go the other way. I'm obviously doing this out of order. But yeah, you hit that, you hook shot across, la-di-da. You have to hold up to actually stay on the thing. Apparently, I do have 2 keys. Yeah, I definitely started messing around with moving platforms here. None too difficult. Oh, I actually did have a key. Huzzah. And I give you some health here because it would suck if you fell down here, beeping, and then you have to ride up a heated thing. Let's use big bombs. Also, it just occurred to me that that switch went away. Huh. You say lens check, but anyone who knows it wouldn't need the knows about it wouldn't need the lens. I mean, technically, yeah, you wouldn't need the lens. I said lens check, but I just mean like there's a lens thing, you know. You're climbing the chains. That actually wasn't an intention. I think I know what you're referring to. There actually is a ladder back there, but that is a cool thought. Showing what progress you've done since last stream, basically. Basically, I'm also testing this sort of. But yeah, see, you take damage here, so... And then you end up here. So this floor is actually what I'll be working on. Oops. Working on tonight. There's not too much going on here quite yet. Still very rough. I just started integrating these combos here. But yeah, like this is all the stuff that I've had done, or that I did in the last couple of weeks, basically. And then tonight has basically been everything you see here. Every single one of these screens did not exist before tonight, and I'm hoping to give them some life tonight. Right, well, that's fine. If people think they're climbing the chains, then I'll let them believe that. That's a cool idea anyway. So the idea is by the time you're up here, you've already gotten the dungeon item and you're basically at the end of the dungeon. So that's why, like, this chest here, I'm planning on being the boss key. Although technically, even this, you're not getting from this path. But this path is going to enable you to get the boss key, basically. Yeah. So that's the plan for tonight. Trying to flesh this dungeon out a bit and see where it goes. I have no idea. I quite literally just do what I feel when I'm doing this, so I don't know how this is gonna turn out. Hopefully it turns out well. So let's see. Yeah, what this looks like. Yeah, that's steaming right there, and it actually occurs to me. I would kind of prefer to have the deep water here, or not deep water. Low water. Basically, this guy. Thought I had a darker one of this, but that's fine. I don't know what I want. I'll have to figure that out. All right. The wall on the left side of the screen does not show in ZC. Oh, you're talking about here? I just added that. It's not gonna show because I didn't save. I mean, that's up to you, Zach. What you're seeing right now isn't gonna be playable for who knows how long, but that's up to you. Like I was telling you, Demo 4 is the last of its kind. I don't really... Hopefully after I finish the Let's Play. I mean, I'm thinking long after that. Like, I don't even know how I'm going to handle Demo 5, basically. Demo 5, by the time I release, quote-unquote release Demo 5, the whole skeleton of this quest might be done. And then, I mean, like let me show you level 5. Like, level 5 is completely empty. It exists. Like, level 4 is the last dungeon that I actually, like, created everything for it, all except for the boss. There's no boss in level 4. But, like, level 5 here, like, it's empty, basically. Not even much stylizing. Like, I put some trees here. But what you're seeing here is basically what I'm doing with every dungeon going forward. And would there be a point in releasing a demo with a bunch of empty, or like over half the dungeons are just empty? Probably not. So I have no idea what the next, what or when the next demo will be. Except for the skeleton. You're gonna have all the dungeons and their flows, just no enemies or bosses, right? At least, yeah. So like, level 5 right now, all of its mechanics are functioning. There is a very clear set flow that works. Like, this whole dungeon works. The only thing is that there's no enemies, basically. I've tested the flow. It flows pretty well. It works pretty well. And once I'm satisfied, like, okay, you can't soft lock. At least from my play testing, I didn't soft lock. And it seems to play nicely. There's not too much backtracking to where it gets annoying, but there's enough to where you're actually able to traverse. I actually did kind of go a little crazy with the design with these poison paths. Yeah, so like stuff works. And that's kind of, whoops. Whoa. Oh, that's how you can go between maps with keyboard shortcuts. I did Control, comma, and period. Nice. But that's what this is. And same thing with Sealed Abyss. Sealed Abyss is done in terms of like it functions, it flows, it's nice, no enemies. And that's what it's going to be going forward. Level 6, level 7, level 8, level 9, all the mini dungeons. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I could release a demo. Demo 5 could just be the rest of the quest with skeletons. And I mean, you're not even really spoiling yourself if you do that, because it's literally just the skeletons. You'd be spoiling yourself on like what the dungeons are and like what the mechanics are, but like enemies, bosses, cutscenes, story stuff, you're not gonna get any of that. I'm not even really doing too much story stuff. Like, there's still all the game cutscenes. I've only made a couple of cutscenes. There's gonna be dozens of them in this. But I just want to get the dungeons fleshed out, or not fleshed out, boned out as it is, just like skeleton. Just get the skeleton out there. Once that's done, I plan on... I don't really know what the plan is after that. We'll see when I get there. It could be enemies, could be bosses, could be scripts, could be cutscenes. I don't know. We'll see when I get there. Sealed Abyss is mini dungeon between 5 and 6. Yes, it is. And it's so Sealed Abyss is a completely 100% optional dungeon. You can beat the game without even knowing it exists. Wouldn't recommend it if you want to actually... So, like... My storytelling style is very much From Software inspired. I love Dark Souls. I love Elden Ring. I love that style of storytelling. So you're only going to get probably 40 to 30% of like the story of my quest if you just beeline it through the main story. You're going to miss so much if you only did the main story, you're getting like 40, maybe, well, I'll say 50, 60% of the game. You're not going to understand the story as much as you would. Well, you'll understand the story. You'll understand what you're doing. You'll understand when you beat the game, everything that happened. But you're going to have a ton of questions if you start looking into things like, why was this the way it was? Why was that the way it was? Why was this weird? Why was this thing so weird? Why didn't it really make sense? Well, because there's more information about the game that you need to dig around and find, talk to people, do side quests, do side dungeons. Yeah. Side quests are going to be all over the place. Hey, Soma. I'm just playing Norfair because I wanted to listen to it. This dungeon isn't necessarily going to be Norfair, to make that clear. We're doing any percent run will give you general story, but 100% will give you full lore. Basically. Well, if that's what you like doing, Zach, you will probably 100% my quest. Because the thing is, I don't want to make it too difficult to 100% my quest. I mean, it's going to be hard, don't get me wrong, but I don't want it to be like insanely hard. But like if you pay attention and you like go out of your way for some stuff, you're going to see most of what there is. There will be some stuff you'll get locked out of, sure. That can happen, but it won't be anything that's like you're not going to miss out that badly. Realistically, it'll be like the Leviathan scale as an example. Like, I don't know what the Leviathan scale is going to get you yet, but I mean, the completionist in me would be upset to not have it, but you know, I need my non-water waters. Did I really just do that? I reversed it. Interesting. I was like, wait, how is this going to work? Probably because I did it inverted. But yeah, so maybe Demo 5 will be the skeleton up until that point. I don't really know what else it would be besides that. Because this is my development style, and this is what I've been doing for the last, maybe a year now. Also, I just put all those on layer... Put them on layer 1. Why? Layer 0, please. Oops. Then my mouse freaked out. Technically, this is Prime's Magma Cavern. No, this is Super Metroid. This is OG This is Lower Norfair. Weren't you talking about having it be boss health bars? That's what I said it would be at the beginning. I have not decided, I don't know for sure if that's what I want. I don't know if that's still going to be a thing. Oops. Layer 1. But yeah, don't know yet. I'll actually make this go all the way down. Sure, that looks pretty neat. Now I'm gonna need some of these. Is this still level 6? Yes, it is. It is level 6. There's still a ton of work that needs to be done. So I'm working on the left side because this is going to be easier to do side, stylistically, because the right side is going to be... this is interesting. Okay, well, I apparently copied and pasted this screen to make those. The right side's going to have a completely different vibe, so to speak, than the left side, because the idea is this is a geothermal plant, but the left side is basically completed, functioning. The right side is not. It's very rough and undone, so to speak, because like the idea is you have this village here, and they're all like, everyone that lives here is being... their warmth is provided by the left side. It works. It keeps them warm. It's a functioning village. And I'll give a little tip of a brief bit of the lore here. They want to expand eastward into southeastern Teradus, and they want to expand their village into the eastern range of Dorado. But as you can see, it's just snow. It's very... these are like the wilds of the mountain. So they're trying to expand. But then, you know, game events happen. Oh no, the whole world's going nuts. Problems are happening. We need a hero, kind of thing. That's where Link helps out. One of these you'll decide when you need to. Yeah, I'm not touching side quests for a bit. Unless I have a really good idea and I have enough of the game to implement it, I'm going to probably wait until the skeleton's done. Could have it be a dungeon block. Just if you miss it from Leviathan fight. No, I mean, the reward for beating the Leviathan is going to be substantial. It will be substantial to some degree. How does it tie into the Gorons being captured? The boss captured them, took over the plant. I'd have to pull... I don't remember exactly. I'd have to pull out my lore file because I documented all of that. But I think what you said is close to it. Something like that. That is also a detail I've noticed. You've had the bosses actually impacting the lands, and it's showing like Kapoor Forest. Yes. I mean, yeah. I mean, it makes sense. You know, you have a monster that emits oil, and this grotto is being infested with it. It's not going to stay in the grotto. Like, it's going to spill out. Monsters are going to go in, come out, be affected by it. I'd even like to have some enemies that have oil attacks or something. And that's the thing too, like there's going to be a big phase after I finish the skeleton of going back to previous areas in the game and updating them. You know, my knowledge of everything, like just using the editor, Zelda Classic in general has evolved so much in my time of doing dev. Like level 1 to some degree is already very primitive compared to like level 4. Like, yeah. So to fix that, I'm going to eventually go back and like kind of like make it all consistent, apply my knowledge now and improve prior dungeons. Adding the Cane of Pocky. Yes, the Cane of Pocky. There are I think this is the item slot that's empty. I think there's like, well, there might be one or two. There's like one or two items here that I don't actually know what it's going to be. These 4 and these 4 are pre-allocated, but it's like 2 actually usable items up here, not like goddess related items that I don't know what they're going to be. But you could probably have the forest show signs of improvement. Yeah, that was something that Demi has settled. Like, she presented the idea of when you beat a dungeon, the area around that dungeon is improved. Maybe. I'm not going to say no. That wasn't an original thought I had that I would do. The only thing is that seems like that would be, first of all, very complicated, especially when I already have secrets on those screens. It's like I would need to figure out... I mean, there's definitely mechanics in engine that would allow me to do that, but that's like back burner stuff because that's mainly a stylistic thing. I feel like, I mean, it could also be a mechanical thing. Like maybe it reveals a cave. I don't know. Like heck, it could even be this one cave right here. This cave is intended to be a flippers thing, but maybe freeing this up, the oil goes away and you could actually just walk over there. Maybe this oil turns into water. I don't know. That idea is in my mind, but I don't know yet. There's a cave. You know, I kind of half thought when I pointed out that cave that someone may not know that it's there. It's well disguised. I mean, come on, Zach. We're in a fantasy game. If there's a waterfall, there's gonna be something behind it. How many times have I said that in the games I played where it's like, oh, there's a waterfall, there better be something behind it. You better believe I'm putting stuff behind my waterfalls. Can't guarantee all of them, but most of them. I don't know if that cave's implemented, though. Did I implement that cave? Is actually something I'm curious about now. So it's 0B. Nope. Interesting. There actually is no cave here. It's not implemented whatsoever. Interesting. ODA. ODA. Well, it certainly is a thing kind of now. I just need to actually give it something. I'm guessing it leads into a hidden room in level 1 then. Wasn't the original idea, but that's a thought. Actually, it could lead to a room in level 1, and I know exactly what room it would be. So there's a room here, this room right here, you can get locked out of. I could always make it be like a separate entrance. Huh. You die now. Yeah, I mean, it could be like right here. Or maybe even have a hookshot spot. Ooh, that'd be neat. It'd be a hookshot spot, so when you get here in level 1, like the first time, your first visit, and be like, huh, I can't do anything here. Huh. That's a lot of... this is like a mini lore dump, sort of. It's actually kind of interesting. It's the first time a Mulan... Oh, it's a Mulor. Oh. At one point, I got myself confused what his name actually is, and apparently I chose a Mulor because that's what it is there. So I think I need to make an update to the lore file. I mean, I don't know. Do I prefer a Mulan or a Mulor? I kind of prefer a Mulan. No, I like a Mulor. I'm gonna replace with Mulor. Or Amulor, however you want to say it. There. Okay, his name is now Amulor. Fantastic. Well, this is apparently what I wrote, so... And I even say it twice. But yeah. I kind of like Amulor. Because for some reason, I feel like a Mulan sounds too much like Mulan. Like, don't dissociate. Anyway. So, the dungeon item here is the level 2 bracelet. Yes. This is the level 2 bracelet. So, there being water. Water is actually... Water is a barrier. Is it the truck? Oh, that's... Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, Ameloth? That reminds me of the name Abeloth. From Star Wars. Abeloth. I don't know if any of you guys like Star Wars, but there's a major villain named Abeloth. Is there a picture of her? Because, like, I mean, this isn't a great picture, but yeah, like Abeloth here is pretty cool in the Star Wars lore. I don't know. I can always change that. Anyway, so just kind of like thinking with this. So you have the bracelet. You're near the end of the dungeon by the time you get here. I'm thinking a trigger to enable. Oh. Just got an idea. Ooh, I am doing this idea because this is going to be real neat. We're going to do one of these. This is actually going to have to be layer 2 to go over that. Actually, it has to be layer 2 here also. We're going to have you go here. Layer 2, we're going to go there in layer 1. So those are actually not what's going to be there. We're going to open this. Oops, I'm over here now. Oh, I didn't actually create these yet. Well, that's unfortunate. So this is right facing. This is left facing. Now I need to open tile page. We're going to clean these up. So shave off 3. And then I go 3 on either side. 3 more. And then 4. So shave 3. 3. Lovely. All right. So now this side is going to be, whoops. No, shoot. I was even thinking this when I was setting this up. I don't want it to be between screens. Is that, oops. That doesn't work with me. Kevin, he was back when I was about to play games. Okay. Very lazy with top posts. That's fine, Soma. Progress comes slow on my end anyway, so no rush. So the idea is you are actually going to raft underneath these, and what you're going to what this trigger is going to do is it's basically going to disable these bars that I'm putting underneath. So we go boom, and we go boom. So then, I don't know. So this will be 16. I don't know what the trigger is gonna be. We're even gonna go to layer 2, and we're gonna set these. I'm gonna make a version of these that is not solid, so that you can actually walk through them. Well, specifically raft through them. So like, now you can go through, but it won't actually look different. Oh, because I didn't actually set the things. Also, this needs to be 16 and 17. Oops, 5. Do that. 16. So it'll just look like the bars went away, but you'll actually be able to like walk through. Oh, that's good, Zach. That should be fine. The solidity should prevent you from rafting through it, I believe. Obviously, I have the flippers. Ordinarily, you would not have the flippers here. God, that's loud. Good Lord. Yeah, let's not have you that high up. That's better. Okay, well, I have the level 2 raft. Huh. Huh. Why do you do that? Is there like a... Is there a flag for that? Wait, okay, so what's raft bounce? When the hero is rafting and hits this flag, they will be turned around. Ah. 2 levels of flippers. I have 2 levels of flippers, 2 levels of raft, although technically two, but realistically only one. We're gonna go to page 0. I'm gonna make myself a shoot. Right statue. Why is that right statue? So that's gonna have that inherent flag. Tile, page 0. Okay. Oops. I cannot draw. I don't know. I think I can see enough of it. I ran out of space. Close enough. I know what it means. Half bounce. So, oh. No wonder that gave me that warning. And then this is gonna remove the raft bounce. I was gonna say I can make that raft path, but oh well. I also did the very I did the wrong thing. I need this to be here. And then this is also, I don't know why that's right statue. That doesn't make sense. Shoot. That's better. Okay, so now what I can do... Hi, Emily. What's the difference between the two levels of flippers and rafts? The flippers will let you dive for longer, and I believe also I don't know yet. I was thinking they'd let you swim in stuff you couldn't swim in before. BNC, yeah, potentially. Kind of want to move these over. That's better. Okay. Well, shoot. I just realized I don't know if these work on layer 2 or even 3. Probably not. I'd imagine they don't. Ah, lovely. I got stuck. Could have the cave by level 1 be level 2 flippers, like the oil resistant. Oh, maybe. I mean, the oil really only exists around level 1. Level 2 flippers could let you swim in extremely deep water like the sea. I don't... Maybe. I don't know. I haven't really thought about it much. Ah, I see. Man, you're really fast. Okay, so raft bounce does not work on... I'm not really surprised it didn't work there. I don't really know how to make that work, though. I mean, I could just make it be water. Like, I can literally have it be this. Liquid. bounce. Raft bounce. And then I can have this be here, and then this be not a raft bounce. Wait, what just happened? Why are they gone? Huh? Oh, I see what happened. Okay. I was so confused. You want 2 levels of flippers, and that's all you know. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know what I want it to be yet. There we go. Although it's a little awkward that the bounce is where it was, but that's fine. Yeah, and then you'll be able to walk through. Okay. So that's that. Cool. That sounds good. So then from here, well, that's gonna let you. How are you gonna get across that? It could be another raft spot and another trigger. Yeah, that could work. How about we not be so trolly here? Because what I could do is I could put another... a great time for an autosave. I could put this guy here. Oops. Oh, this is gonna work how I want it. Nah. How do you get across here? Well, I mean, I could just have you activate something. And just do like here. And it like spawns a thing that lets you ladder across. The unfortunate thing is I don't have one of these that works well. I might just have it be this. Oops, that's incorrect. Oh, I did put that on layer 0. Alright, well, I'll just do this for now. It's a nice placeholder. It tells me what's going on. Okay. Plan to swim underneath a tunnel or raft through a tunnel. Well, I mean, that's kind of what's going on right here. But you do also swim through a tunnel in southwestern Tyrannus. Or rather, I guess it's not really a tunnel, it's a warp. So you could dive here. But that's all I have at the moment, I believe, in the way of like tunnel, like swimming through stuff. There will be more of that. I do want more of that. I haven't gotten to level 7 yet, so, you know. Or level 8 will be the swimming dungeon, right? Yeah. Level 8 will be the swimming dungeon, correct. Okay. Well, dude's got to be locked up somehow. And apparently I just used these fences. That's what I expected I was going to use. Where's my... Oh, I was going to say, do I really have everything but a left facing? That would have been annoying. Do that, and then bit cramped, but it does the job. And I don't think it's that bad. I might move him up so that he's not behind that. So you've got a general idea of mechanics for dungeons left. Just have to implement them. Not all of them, but many of them. You go a long way around just to get to one place. Yeah, I mean, I've always liked that. Like, I think it's a cool way to, like, show off a dungeon, but, like, control how much you can actually access. I'm gonna go chill for if you need me for anything, feel free. Okay, sounds good, Emily. Thank you. Have a good evening. Yeah, as long as it's not super long. Yeah. I mean, this isn't super long. It's kind of funny, though, how, like, this entrance here is fairly... it's not super early in the dungeon. I mean, it's not, like, halfway. You get there from here. Which you enter this area from here. And until you get... So I still don't know where the bracelet is exactly. I know it's going to be on the east side. So, like, in this area. But where exactly, I don't know yet. So you basically navigate through a decent amount of all of this. Not all of it, but a decent amount. To then eventually, like, hook shot here, walk around, come down, go through here, and then up there. And then here you're at a crossroads, 4 directions, and one of the ways is this. And this is going to end up... I think I currently have this set as the boss key. Set in stone? No. But that's 3 directions I've set. Actually 2, because this one you go up, and I don't know yet what this is gonna do for you. They conjoin rooms like that with elaborate layouts. Yeah, I mean, it's a process. There's a reason these dungeons take weeks to do, and that's not even like counting like play testing. It takes a lot of just even figuring out what works. Basically, it's a process. It takes a bit, but all one could hope is that it creates a cool looking dungeon that actually works. I'm actually gonna have this go this way and then off screen. And this is the edge of screen. So basically, I like the idea of you actually being able to traverse this a tiny bit. Put that there. And then maybe you go up right here. I'm kind of feeling more cramped walkways in this particular dungeon, which I don't normally do. Which I haven't really done, but I'm kind of feeling more cramped in this one. In fact, actually, this one should be here, because now block that off. And then just have this guy loop back up. Whoops. There we go. Okay. Neat. All right, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4 more rooms here. Just gonna consult my notes. What did I say for this? I said this would be extraction. Yeah, I'm kind of going against the pen and paper stuff I had. East side still being built. Oh, basically you're also releasing Steam. Yeah, that's correct. You are releasing Steam. That sounds good. Exhaust tower. Okay. I actually think I know what I'm doing with this room. I'm gonna do something kind of cool. I think it's gonna be one of those rooms that has like a very, like a somewhat brief and clear purpose, but just looks really fancy for absolutely no reason. That's kind of what I'm feeling for that. I think this path should just be like unlocking something. Ooh, maybe you have to hit 2 switches to save this Goron. And then this is, whoops. This is one of them. And it'll literally be like that much. I might delete the number, because then I could do that in a more efficient way. Yeah, as you guys can see, I'm feeling more cramped spaces for this dungeon. I think it's gonna be cool. I mean, you figure it's essentially a heating plant, so it's not built for comfort, it's built for purpose. So the Gorons didn't exactly build it to be super nice, it's just a way of extracting heat. But you know what we haven't had yet in this dungeon is a good block puzzle. So we're gonna go ahead and set a nice little placeholder for a good old block puzzle. Sweet. So I needed to note the fact that it's going to be a block puzzle, which I usually do by... Did I have a block? I did have a block puzzle in here. Yeah, here we go. Whoops. These are on layer 0? Oh, man. Talk about doing things... Like, I didn't have a pattern for how I did stuff when I made level 1, which is kind of crazy. Ooh, I kind of like 4. I like that. Block puzzle. There. So now I know that's going to be a block puzzle. Wouldn't it be a neat to have a throwback to a gimmick in Ocarina of Time, Fire Temple, and have Flare Dancer? I mean, there's going to be an actual fire dungeon. I'm going to have a fire dungeon at some point, which is going to be... Actually, I'm technically going to have at least 2. I'm going to have... So this is Mount Khaldum. This is going to be like your classic like fire dungeon. And then this is a fire tower that's conjoined with an ice tower. So I'm essentially gonna have 2. But then there's also this thing right here. So who knows? Maybe there'll be 3. We'll see. That this could end up just being like a really mini dungeon. I do like the idea of having dungeons that you have to talk to a specific NPC after doing a specific thing to even unlock it. It's a fish. Yeah, I realized that after I said what fish. Oh wow. All of them. Jeez. That's a lot. But yeah, so there's gonna be a fire dungeon. Don't you worry. I actually do like fire dungeons. I think back when I played Ocarina of Time, I said I didn't like them, but that was also years ago. Okay, so I have officially 3 rooms left, one of which I already know what it's going to be. Ooh, this is exciting. It's nice when it actually starts to like come together. The hardest part is actually getting something out there, but it'll be easy to like modify it if it ends up like not panning out. That's easy. I can always just modify it. It's just annoying me if it's a lot of work to revert. Okay, how do I want to do this? Maybe you need to have the level 2 bracelet. Also, what does this correlate with here? This correlates with this column. Ooh. I mean, that doesn't correlate with that column. It would correlate with this column, which actually would work fine. I'm trying my best to have the verticality correlate. That's why, like, this steam plume on this far edge correlates with this here. Because I know like in IOR it was challenging to like properly convey when you would go in and out of the side view. How does that connect to the top down? I mean, in the Forge, I did a pretty good job. I think I actually had like I have signs that literally tell you, like it literally tells you this side view goes up and down, so it takes you here, and then this takes you here. So it's really hard to like properly convey that stuff. And I'm gonna hope that the verticality lining up is actually gonna help. So I'm in this row, the 4 row, so you can see that that's OX24, 34, 44. And then in here, it's gonna be the same one. And I didn't know what I was going to do here on this screen. I think I know now. And I think it's gonna actually look kind of cool if I could pull this off. Which I'm 99% sure I can pull it off. So essentially, I'm gonna do something like this. Yeah, that looks good. We're gonna do something like this. We're gonna put you there. This is on layer 3. This has to go on layer 2 and 4 to cover both of those up. We're gonna get rid of that one there. So the idea is this is going to be a basin of water, heated water, which means I need my water. So this is going to be a basin of water. I'm gonna do this. And actually, it's not going to be this open. It's going to be like this. It's going to have essentially a vent. And you're going to be able to walk through here. That's where this is going to get interesting, because I'm going to have you be able to walk through it. So we're going to do this. The boiling side is going to be here. And then I need my steam. I do need to put more steam. I don't have enough steam. We're going to do layer 2. Spread that around. This is going to be... well, this would actually just end up being this. Right? Yeah. Oh, well, this actually should be on layer 1. Oh, whoops. Wait. Okay, no, that works. Which layer is the side view background? So like these bricks in the back, it's on layer 0. That's where I just kind of like placeholder all this. It's all just this. It's all on layer 0. Okay. So like this was easy to do, but now I need to actually make you go behind it. How do I want to do that? Oh, also, this is actually going to be on layer 2. Because these are going to go behind it. There we go. And actually, I want this to be on layer 1 here. Although that actually doesn't look right. Yeah, might as well have that on all of them at this point. Which means, yeah, these need to be layer 2 there. Now it looks all uniform. That's all on layer 1, right? Yeah, perfect. Because now the effect that this produces is you can see the steam. It's hard to tell, but the steam's going behind there now. How do I do this? Because I want it to be like you're going behind it. Oh, also. There, okay. I mean, I could basically just do what I did over here. Have these step sensitives. Put it there. Put it there. And the idea is, how do I do this? That needs to change. Oh shoot. Layer 1. Those need to change. This needs to change. Honestly, essentially all this needs to change. Actually, these need to be 17. These need to be 18 on second thought. And then on layer... It's gonna get complicated. What will layer 3 be? Layer 3 will be... Honestly, all of these... Then it needs to be the water. And then it needs to be the top of the water. And then layer 4 needs to be the steam top. There we go. Okay. So let's go layer by layer with the flags. Okay. So 18, I was saying, would be... Well, actually, let's start with 16. So 16 will be blank. 17 is going to be the platforms. 18 is going to be the tops. And then layer 2. Nothing happens on layer 2. Layer 3, because it's overhead. Perfect. Oh, thank you. Some ground jail cells should be underground. There is. Here's one. Here's another one. So there's 2 that are stuck down here. Okay, so what was I saying I would do here? This is layer 3. Okay, so this isn't too bad. So this will be this. Whoops. 17 is going to end up being the water. And then 18 is the top of the water. And then layer 4 is going to be essentially these. There. So when I trigger secrets, nothing should look visibly different. Oh, I don't really think about that. It's transparent. Well, you know what's funny? What I could do is I could set layer 4 to be opaque. Oh, shoot. Well, that messes these up. I mean, that's fine. Oh, it didn't invert it. Oh, that's annoying. At least they won't starve. Yeah. Oh, yeah, they got all the rocks they need. The idea is, yeah, you can walk back here. And then, so I'm doing layer 3 and 4. Let's just quickly implement this because this is going to be super quick. So over here on global, I need to know what D map we're operating on. So I just did this. I just did for other screens here. Well, and actually other screens referring to this screen right here. So OX22 to OX24. This should be D map. Is this? Yeah, this should be D map 69. So I can literally just duplicate this. OX24. And how does this work again? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 would be. I can make that a 1, 2. Okay. That's all it takes. That is literally all it takes to set transparent layers with that script. This should work seamlessly. Although it just occurred to me, this is not going to work in testing because this takes me to B1. Oh no, B1 West. No, that should work, yeah. Now I'm slightly concerned because those are actually on layer 4. Huh. Why did you not work? I feel like this screen works. This is DMAP 69, is it not? It is, right there. What I should do here, let's put this on layer 2. This can be on layer 1. Oh, shoot. What? Why is this doing this? Okay. Oh. Shoot. Okay. So that shouldn't affect anything. That shouldn't affect anything. This is now on layers 1 and 2. Alright, so same deal with this guy. This guy needs to go on 1. Remove 3. Take 4. Put it on... Not there. Put it on 2 and remove 4. Okay. So that's all functional. So I need to open this again because it decided to not work. OX22 return 3 and 4. Oh, I pulled a stupid. Wow, I did something really stupid. Might as well show it. I made a separate case here. That's not how this works. It's a second case underneath the 69 case there. Because it was falling into that first 69 case and just completely ignoring the second one, which is why it wasn't working. The code literally just wasn't running. Unfortunately, this does this now. Well, shoot. That's frustrating. I mean, it doesn't need to be like that. I'm just annoyed because I wanted it to be like that. Well, this is going to be more of a problem, but anyway, what we're actually testing is this bit. The chains are a superficial thing to change. Oh. I mean, it certainly looks interesting. Like, it's very obviously changing. What's going on this right edge here? Oh, it's because the switch is there. So the idea with the switch is I'm just literally going to hide them with this. Let's see how this works. I think it's still going to do the weird thing over there. And it just occurred to me now. It removed that chain. I just got to put that on layer 2. There we go. Yeah, that's what I figured. How do I want to do this? I want it to be transparent. I don't know. I don't want to focus too much on that. That's fine. That's the thing. I'm not trying to focus on any of this stuff too much. Put that there. Yeah, I still have a lot of side view stuff to do. Like, haven't even touched the east side, and then the boss and the dungeon items are gonna be there. Which reminds me, I need to think about how I'm gonna have you get those. Yeah, because here, that's the bracelet right there, which actually occurs to me. That's what I'm doing for the graphic. I mean, yeah, works. I'm gonna actually have 3 levels of bracelet. Where is it? Right here. No, I'm fine with that. I actually call it the Goron Gauntlet. I did that well before I even knew it was going to be obtained from Gorons. That's actually quite funny. Right, so that ultimately comes from here. Yeah. Wait, that makes 0 sense. So you're telling me the way you get there is with the brace? Well, no, the intention... Well, you would still need the bracelet, though. Well, do you need the bracelet? Because you can leave the dungeon. Oh, but it would be nice if you didn't have to. I mean, need to change how you get here. Because it's these 2 screens that take you down under. Or rather, they take you to these 2. So how does one get there? I should probably figure that out. Well, actually, hang on. I don't need to worry about that this instant. The whole point of what I just did over here was literally I have Steam going up. So now I have Steam coming through. That's why I wanted to do that. I was using cave walls to contain these. Actually, wait, why am I using cave walls? Because, I mean, I could also use these. Something a little different. There. And then I can also do... You know what, screw it. Let's just do it this way. Then remove the... Whoops. And then remove the 5. Put these all around. Looks real clean now. Okay. Those will be the cave walls. Let's put this guy... I would like it to be dead center. Which I can actually change pretty easily. All I have to do is remove... Dang it, my hand is so unsteady. Shoot. I had to have been doing that on this. That's better. I was actually okay with that on second thought. I'll need to change those. That's fine. I'm not focused on that at the moment. So I can actually make this. Make this. Alright. So how do I want this to work? Currently, the steam moving up is just a conveyor. It'd be cool to have that be to where you have to actually jump over. Or wait, this is an interesting idea. What if I had you have to... Actually, I think I'm going to move these down. And the reason for that is because now I can border this off. I'm thinking maybe you hook shot across. That could be kind of neat. Let's see. So this also needs to go up more. That needs to go up a tiny bit. I also will need to establish what the other apparently I've used this in 3 dungeons. Apparently I've used it in this dungeon. Where have I used this? Ah. Oh, I see. Interesting. I didn't realize that when I was building this. Apparently you're this. Apparently you're this. That looks better, actually. I like how that looks a lot more. So this is layer 2. Of course, what I mean by layer 2, I mean like elevation, actually. Not literally layer 2. Unfortunately, I can't just control click this, especially when I have an unsteady hand. There. I'm just going to quickly fill this out just so it's a bit easier to see what is on what elevation. And then I was just using dirt for the 3rd elevation, yeah. Well, technically this isn't this. This is dirt or be sand for all I care. I don't know. You're really high up in elevation there. That would be this guy. Yeah, honestly, the Magmore Caverns version is pretty cool too. Yeah. I don't know what I prefer the most. Probably Super Metroid's variant. But I like this one too, of course. There. Now this helps identify or like signify what layer, what elevation you're at. Like now you could tell that you're on already on the second elevation. Okay. And then this was going to be dirt then. All right. For this room, I do want it to be symmetrical. So we're gonna do this. Like this, in terms of this room, I want it to be symmetrical, that is. Well, then it can't be symmetrical. Kind of backed myself into a corner with this. I mean, it doesn't need to be symmetrical. It could be like this, in fact. That resolves that loose end. And then technically this would link up with this, because that's on the same elevation. I don't know if I'm actually going to have that happen, but I'll do that just to show that's connected. And then this is this. Which of course that means that's that. So what is this going to be? Okay, well first of all we could border this. There. At least now the map's contained. Granted, because if these connect, trying to imagine what this could be. I like the idea that you hook shot across. But I'm not sure, actually. Oh, also the idea with this is you would need to trigger something. I might remove the whole walking behind it thing. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, those are the trigger switches. Yeah, okay. So I'm thinking I'll do that. And then this will have 16. There. And then maybe arrow trigger. I'll just put these guys here just to like remind me. Oh shoot. This actually goes under arrow. That is set. Oh shoot. Not on the screen. So one problem with like the ability to see more than one screen is making sure that the secrets I'm working with are actually on the right screen. Okay, so that's done. That does something. I don't know if it'll be an arrow trigger, but it'll do something. So this is 103 OX 30 24. Cool. So then I could do I'll just do the basic like what I did over here. Probably do all three of these. Yeah, I'll do all three of these. I'll do 16. And then on 3, I'll do 16, 17. So let's do layer 1. There we go. I'm actually tempted to put these on layer 2. And then remove the flags from layer 1. Because I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put bars there. Like this guy. Oh, which would mean this needs to change. This would actually also go on layer 3. I'll do it this way. So 16, 17, 18. There we go. That looks good. I'm gonna do the same thing over here. I actually can't do that here now that I think on it, because Link actually comes out of there, and I might script a mini cutscene where that happens. Yeah, so this isn't gonna happen anymore. This is the last time you're gonna see it. I don't want to handle these. Come in. Oops. I had that inverted. Ooh, actually, I do know how I'm gonna do this now. I gotta solve this, which I'm actually kind of thinking this will also be a block puzzle. However, what will be different is it'll be a block puzzle, but you need to be able to push the heavy blocks. Something like that. And this will connect here. This won't be here. There we go. That means all of this here is going to be this bit. Gotta border all the water. I mean, shoot, this could be all this. For all I care. All this could be this. There we go. The only difference is this needs to be this. Then you can see the water flowing underneath. And then order that there. There. Looks good. Looks good. The only thing left is the screen. Okay, so this one I kind of want to be a somewhat extravagant cage. Alright, where are you going, dude? So you hit these two levers, which actually, oddly enough, that functionality... Oh, that does exist, but I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Whoops. What I do want to do is I want to grab the levers. So I can actually place the levers. Actually, I thought I did have something like this somewhere. Oh, I'm thinking of a different dungeon. Never mind. Just for right now, placeholders. Oh, what am I thinking? It won't actually be these. These are my side view switches. Oh, shoot. Which one are you? To state 1. State 2. Alright, well, this could be these. Since we're back on top down. Alright. Ooh. I think I know what I'm gonna do. This would be a good prison for a Goron. Because Gorons cannot swim. There we go. And so hitting both of these is going to disable this. Do these combine trigger secrets? They do not. They simply contribute to trigger group 1. Yeah, let's do this here. Page 32. At that point, I could just do trigger secrets. So actually, what I did doesn't even matter. I mean, it did to some degree. 1, 2, so this would be 3. I think that's how you do it. I know where these levers were used. They were used in... They were used here. I believe? Maybe not. $84.21. Ah. Okay, so I did do that right. Cool. And I did secrets, so I'm actually going to be doing it this way. I need my... these. Let's test this. Oh, well, hang on. Obviously, this does still need to do this. Although, that still is confusing. Then I guess I technically don't need these here. I don't see why that still wouldn't have worked. Because it still should have changed that combo. Also, this is very cramped having it this low on the screen. Alright, well now I'm really not sure what's going on. I just realized what I did wrong. This has to be 1. And this. I actually missed that. Lovely. All right. I think what I'm going to do on this side, since I'm already not symmetrical. Let's do some of this. There. And actually, I can still be symmetrical in this regard. I could just do this. Since this problem exists on both sides anyway. There. That looks better. So that does that. What I might actually do, let's do something, like I said, something kind of fancy. Do something like this. I mean, it's not that fancy, but you know. Looks weird. Well, I mean, Gorons can't swim, so the idea is that they're locked up. Oh. Felt like this would make sense, right? Although the one problem I do see with this is that when you do have the flippers, you'll be able to swim off screen. So I'd basically still need to, like, lock this off. Oh, that's a good point. The water would still prevent him from leaving. Well, the thing is, I am triggering secrets. So what I can do is, on 16, I could do this. And then give him a bridge. The bridge. I was gonna say the bridge could actually already exist, but how do I want to do that? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. What would the path to land be at that point, though? That's what I'm struggling to figure out. Because yeah, obviously you as the player simply ladder across. But yeah, then he would need some way of... What would I use for a bridge? Oh, wait, I know exactly what I'd use for a bridge. Same thing I use, the same bridges I use for other stuff. Oh shoot, I don't have the I don't have the combos here though. Oh wait, nope, here they are. They also look good here. No. Let's just see how this works. How this looks. I mean, it's not terrible. Oh well, of course it's not solid. I mean, to be honest, I could just do this. Let's do that. There, see, now I can walk. Alright. Yeah, that was a good point, Zach. That works now. Ugh, gotta hit these every time. They're not all gonna give... I don't know, actually, if they're all gonna give you keys yet. I haven't decided on that yet. That looks kind of cool. Alright. I think that works. So this side of the dungeon is done, basically. Don't know what else I want to do at this point. Probably will be revised. Oh, hey, Pig. Yeah, I think this works. Cool. So actually, how many Gorns do I have? I have 1, 2... and then 3 is right here. Then I have 4. And then 5. So I have 5 so far. Yeah, I have 5 so far. Okay. So everything I have here is basically pre-bracelet. How the heck am I going to give you the bracelet now? It's one thing I'm not sure of now. Because the bracelet's right here. Oops, that's not what I wanted. So let's see. Let's walk through this. So you go there, do that. How far is demo 5? I've been holding off for the new one. So as I was mentioning earlier, demo 5 is indeterminate because I don't really know how much is going to be in it. It could potentially be the rest of the game as a skeleton. I could choose to release it in like a month. I don't know. But demo 5 isn't on the immediate horizon. I don't see it coming out anytime soon. So yeah, I don't know. The idea I had with this was the bracelet falls. And like the way yeah, I've got to consider now how this is actually going to work, because you have to hit both of these and then it falls, and now it's gone. Weird. Okay, well that's not right. But it falls. And the idea is it falls to this screen right here. How do I get you to this screen is the question. And I got this whole top row too. And then you also have to hit these triggers. So you have this staircase here, which you get to somehow. I don't think I actually planned that through. And this steam is coming out through here. So I kind of just have to walk through it. So you go in, you hit that. And then you get in through this staircase here. So that takes you down. Ooh. Oh, but you need the bracelet to get up here, which is annoying that I did that way. Like, there's a lot to do here. You could do a decent amount of this, but it's like, when do I have you do it? Then you get up here, and this just basically takes you to the right side of this, and then into here. But then there's also a staircase here. Man, I really did not plan that through. Like, there's already two there, but then I have a third one. Where's the third one? Oh, no. Alright, I've got stuff I need to figure out. Because, like, I created these first 12 screens here, and I didn't really consider how the lower levels would connect them. Because, like, a first thought I have is I could have these 4 screens be something, and they're just, like, vertical climbs up to these 2. One being, oh, I actually kind of like that. One being the boss side, one not being the boss, or one's the boss side, one's the item side. I don't know. Because I could do that. Kind of like that idea. Oh, F4. The only problem is then is how do you get access to that? That's the tough thought. Not entirely sure. Also, what occurred to me, I have a lot of steam here. Maybe I'll have like a huge plume of steam coming up through here. In fact, I could even like just like start it. Whoops. It's only 4 wide. I think they should stop like here. Which honestly I can do by simply putting a roof here. And then that correlates to the steam you see here. And technically, yeah, I could have more steam. Ooh, so doing this here, 'cause I have this here. So I would need to make this look right. Although I actually just thought about how I can do that. That actually looks kind of neat. I could do this. Something basic here. And then essentially have water. And then where's my waterfalls? Oops. There we go. So when you look at the map, it actually works. So it seems to be on 2. How did I do that? Where's my forge? I believe it's over here. Yeah. There it is. There, that looks good. With this though, this is incomplete. I still need this. There we go. Oh, I had it actually be in the water though. But then this would be down here. No, I like that though. Okay, what is on? Jeez. This isn't even my transparent ones. Yeah. I mean, realistically, I don't actually need to touch this. This could just be like another basin of water, essentially. Also, it occurred to me that I'm doing these. Technically, I should be doing... Oh, no. Yeah, no, I should be doing these, technically. Oh, no, that is what I did. Okay. Losing my mind a little bit. So then the problem still remains, how do you get here? So you go through all this, you don't have the bracelets. Go up there, you do that, you come back down because you don't have the bracelet, which you can't do any of this. So what can you do without it? You're basically only like triggering stuff. You're unlocking stuff. Can't do that because bracelet. Let me go down here. Ah, okay. But then you have this high road up here. So this can be something bracelet or like getting you to it. Man, how do I link it though? I mean, I'm basically gonna have to connect these rooms. Like essentially this OF4. There, okay. So this is kind of gonna have to be how it looks now, because I have no idea how else you get it, because this is where the bracelet falls. Yeah, so it'd have to be here. So like, just to kind of like note a placeholder. It would fall onto that. You trigger this, it falls, like I did here. And in fact, I believe these are actually triggering secrets, right? Because then I can do a screen state carryover. So this is 107 OX47. That'll carry over to this. And then I'll do secrets item. Yes. Brilliant. Okay, so let's test this. So upon entering, no item. Okay. But then I go... Oh. It's literally down left, okay. But then I go over here. Yes, thank you, level 6. It falls, so now... kill you. Well, that's unfortunate. Why isn't that working? Oh, because these are not actually triggering secrets, I'm guessing. Ah, yes, I see. These get set into that. And that triggers into this. I could have them contribute to a trigger group. Oh, they do actually. Contributes to trigger group 1. Right, because then this one listens. Wait, how does this work? Weapons. Yes, triggers by hammer. Effects. Combo change. State spawns. Contributes to trigger group 1. Access state 1. I think I left that because I was going to do something different. Because it certainly isn't reacting that way. Yeah, because these aren't actually listening on anything. So I think what I could do... You know? Wait. Trigger group. Oh, okay. So I could literally just have this also trigger secrets. Now it should actually work. Okay, once again, items not there. I'm just gonna kill you now. Anytime I have a random bat, it means that there's secrets that trigger based on enemies killed. Oh god, I heard 2 secret sounds at the same time. It definitely did something. They like played on top of each other. There we go. And just to, you know, let's grab it. Alright, well. Weird, it still shows... Oh, because I... That didn't help. Because currently it's level 3 there. That's what it would be. Okay. So at least now I have a direction. Kind of. So I have a means for getting the player to where the bracelet is. Also, it occurred to me, I don't actually need these screens, right? No, I don't actually need these screens. Okay. I just realized this looks like a face. So I have a means in the side view for the player to actually get the bracelet, but now how are you going to unlock the bracelet? Because to unlock it, you need to come up from this stair to get this side, and then here you need to come from this stair to from that side. Which, these are screens that exist. Ah, okay. This screen's probably gonna have to change. Actually, I could do something really basic here to make this work. Yeah, that is just a staircase. I mean, it'll be a little ambiguous to the player. How would you have known which staircase goes where? But I've actually done exactly what I'm about to do one other time here, and that was here. See that, just a hidden staircase right there, because why not? Okay. The only thing is, I need you to be C, because this is A and B here. And C right there. Let's grab my... Just something really cheap and quick right now, just to kind of make this work. Although I can actually like design this a little bit. Hey Yukles, shoot. What's your question? Oh, well, that's awkward. I mean, I guess I could do this. Whoops. That looks certainly very awkward, but... Oh, that resolved it. Okay. I could do that, there, that. Somewhat matches. It's not going to match perfectly, but that's fine. I think this would have looked better if it was this one. Taking a system where enemies get harder as you progress the story. Okay. That's a cool concept. I'm kind of tempted to just use these. It'll look a lot nicer. Should this be worldwide or just in dungeons? So is this a means of enemy scaling, like to keep them in touch with, or like keep them in line with the player? Because if it's like a blank, like if the idea is to keep them in line with the player, I would say everywhere, including in dungeons, because it wouldn't really make sense if you're trying to keep it scale with the player. Why would dungeons be excluded? That's my opinion. That's what I would do if I had such a mechanic. It's extremely open world. Oh, I see why you're doing that. It's extremely open world, so you never know when a player is going to get to a certain place. So you just account for say Dungeon X being the first one, or maybe the second last one they do. Yeah, I would definitely scale the dungeons. Unless you intentionally want some of the dungeons to be super easy, which I don't know. I mean, maybe. Personally, I like difficulty, so I would want it to overall get harder, personally. See. Blackout. 70. And search does not do anything here. Okay. So now this should work. How did I hide the staircase over here? Ah, yes. That's how I did that. Oop. And then that was on layer 2. They're all about the same size, but vary in puzzle difficulty. Okay, so let's see. Whoops. Why did that happen? Oh, shoot. No, why did that happen? Wait, tile warp. I set that tile warp here, didn't I? It was on a different screen, I betcha. The second time this has burned me. Where the heck was it? I'm so confused. I don't know where I set this up. Apparently it wasn't on the right screen. Interesting. I'm now confused why that happened. Shoot, which one? Oh no, this one? Maybe? Oh wait. Did I mess this one up? No, that is just that one warp. I'm just confused where it ended up going, because I definitely set one up, and I just don't know which screen it took me to. Or, like, which screen I was setting it up in. So it needs to go to this DMAP OX59. 59. Huh. Ah, I see. That sounds cool. Oh, I'm being dumb. It needs to go to this. I said 50. I said 59, but that doesn't sound right. Yeah, oh, it's 59. Oh, well, there's yes. Okay, I'm not paying attention to the right thing. It needs to be the bottom right of the center square. This one. Oh, I was setting this up. Ah. Okay, good. Well, that's annoying. Well, you take me to the right place, but the warp return is incorrect, probably because I didn't set it here. Brilliant. Let's make sure that this didn't mess with my scripted warps. That one's not right. Oh, weird. It actually does work. Kind of. Okay, so... This is gonna look real cheap. But I need to convey that... this one is bracelet blocked, which honestly, I don't know why I'm doing it that way. I could just block it here, to be honest. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Well, I don't know. Is that how I want to do it? Scripted warps. Yeah, I mean, it usually works. It was just behaving slightly weird there. No, I think that's fine. So that's how you're gonna get up there. Now I need to figure out this one. Yeah, because that's on that screen. Actually, you know what I kind of like the idea of here? Yeah, I'll have this be here, all right. I'm thinking a bomb spot. And I've done this before. Where I'm thinking I'm going to put you guys on this layer. Wait, well, no, this is going to behave weird. I think I'm literally just going to leave that as is, and then I'm going to do what I did somewhere else. Let's grab some of these, which I don't know why I did that, because it's a combo pool. I scripted bracelet lifting in my new quest because of issues of how 255 version didn't throw things properly. Ah. Let's do bomb. Trigger. My god, you're gonna need so many bombs here. I just realized. So 6 already covers that, so let's do this. So okay, the only thing I need is on layer 2. I need to get rid of the cracks. Clean. Okay. I want to make this look clean. So let's do 17, 18. Well, this is a problem. Not a huge problem, but still a problem. Whoops. Nice. I'm missing a 16 on layer 2. Okay. The reason I did that is because I want to have a nice platform for the ground here. So the 16 removes, 17's that, 18's that, 19, 20. 19, 20. Okay. And then the only thing left, which actually is a reusable flag, which is this one. That looks jank. That's why I'm going to do these. Alright, still looks slightly jank, but it's less bad. And I think 16 is actually going to be replaced by these. I guess it doesn't exactly make a whole ton of sense how this works, but you know. Oh shoot. Okay. Well. Is this side warp A? Can I have a side warp A and a tile warp A? I don't know if I've ever actually had a situation like that. I'm kind of curious. Like, is this tile warp going to inherit the side warp? I would imagine they're separate, since they're listed separately in the editor. Okay, that's what I was hoping for. They are separate, so I can use tile warp A. We're just going to hide that bad boy right back there. Now you can see it. But that just means... we're actually going to do a 21, which is going to be this guy. Not that guy, this guy. Whoops, I hit the wrong button. Okay. So now you can't see the staircase, and then on 2, we're going to do a 17, which is going to be this guy. Boom. Now it works. Okay. So, tile warp A, blackout. This is F1 West. And you're going to be here. Tile warp A. I do not have a feather, but the warp return I'm gonna set below the stairs. Like, I'm actually putting it like right here. And it occurred to me that almost tempted to make it B. You know, for my own sanity, I'm gonna make it B. Which means, yes, I will need to go back in here and do this, but this is for my sanity. 67. I love how that particular search does not work. Return B. And then F10. Blackout. B1 West. Believe you are this guy, or warp return B. Brilliant. Oh, it's not smoke, it's steam. But yeah, I definitely enjoy it, and it does occur to me that I have this incorrectly done. Oops. There we go. Now the steam's like going up into the thing, the rocks. What items you have? Ah, I see. Nice. Ah, oh, that was actually really cool to listen to watch. Yeah, so you physically can't get yourself off screen unless you wait, hang on. Well, I was gonna say you might be able to bomb across, but I think there's a problem with that. Assuming that would even work. Cool. So my biggest... Okay, that's going to get annoying. My biggest issue with this dungeon, I think I've resolved now. Because I was like, how am I going to get into these 2 hammer pegs? But now I can. Sweet. And this other side is also functioning. Although, actually, I don't know if it is. Oh, it is. Ah, nice. Now there's the matter of the heavy block. Actually, I just thought of a really cool way to do this. So I'm eventually going to script falling push blocks. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do... Let's do something... Oh, this is... the screen's a little cramped now. But I'm going to do something like this. Oh, this is really cramped. Oh, I don't... I'm going to have to redesign stuff, which is kind of unfortunate. I'm going to have to do this, and then basically this is going to have to go here, this here, this here, this there, this there. And then this could just be that. Oh, that looks weird. I don't really know how to fix that. Would it just be like another one of these? Oh, yeah, that actually looks good. Okay. I mean, it works here, so yeah. So the idea is you'll then just push this down here to get access, but then, no, this works. Right? Oh, not that many. There we go. Yeah, I definitely, like, tried really hard to make that work. But here we are. That works. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Can actually get across there. And then honestly, this can all still connect. That looks weird. Never mind. Which actually then just kind of answers my question how to do that. Also, it occurred to me that this is also not correct. There, that looks better. Sweet, okay. So now, basically I just have you continue your path this way. Wait, what secrets did I have here? Well, that's for that, okay. So now I'll have it to where the player literally just goes this way. I'm gonna step away for a second. I'll be right back. All right. Sorry about that. So at this point, I just need to figure out how to get from here down to here. Which I'm actually realizing I could have a shortcut here that would make it less tedious to do so. I could do something like this. I could raise this up a bit. Oh, I can't do that because I accounted for it being that low. I could have a hookshot spot. I also gotta remember I have these. I'm actually gonna key out. Whoops. If I wanted to use that, I could just like... wonder how this would look. Does that even work? Oh, that works. Interesting. Whoops. Well, alright, I guess I'm reloading that. I mean, I've been pretty consistent with using these. So, I'll just go with this approach. Oops. Well, that's not what I wanted. I mean, honestly, I can make that look cleaner by doing this. There, I think that works fine. As well as carrying objects across screen transitions to solve puzzles. This looks good. I like this. Now the only thing is, how do I get you to deal with this? I like this design I have here, but I may need to lower this. Wait, what just happened? I must have selected the wrong thing. Shoot, this needs to be on 2. What the heck is this? Oh, it actually kept the data there. Oh, the layer screens. Yeah, it kept the layer screens. I mean, I could just do... Maybe it would look better if I just did this. Yeah, that looks better. Gonna do that. Then let's actually do one of these artificial platforms. Side view swimming? At some point, yes, I will have side view swimming. I plan on having that later on. Probably in my water dungeon. I was planning on my water dungeon having swimming. And then I also have a side dungeon that is going to involve it as well. Yeah. The only thing is, the way I've set this up, how am I going to have a hookshot spot? I could have a switch here. Ah, man, everything's so cramped. I could have just shifted the initial ladder to the left, and I would have had a lot more room. I feel like I'm going to have to do that now. Because I don't really know how else I'm going to do this. And I think it'll look better doing it that way as well. So let's buy myself 2 more spaces. Because with 2 more... And actually, since I need to move everything over anyway, I could probably do a hanging hookshot spot. Oh, well, I have this all right here. This is gonna suck moving this over. I think first I'll just move the flags over. And honestly, I would like to move this up as well. Okay, would have done it on 2. Brilliant. There's a slight bug into 5.5 where you can't easily jump out. Well, I'm also in 3.0. I don't know if that makes a difference. There we go. I did that because now I can do this. Now I've bought myself more space. Okay. Now, doing this, and have this be here. Let this go up like that. Oops. Right. This needs to be on 2. There we go. Looks good. Okay, so then all I need is I'm gonna put this guy right here, which I think I see a resolution to that, because now the other side of this is going to be weird. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do this. There. And then that. Actually, no. I don't want to do that. Let's do this. There. I like that. And then I need a chain. There's a chain. There. So now you could get across. Ooh. But I don't want you getting across yet. So this will have to be a secret. Create all my requests 255 quality of life improvements. Ah, I see. Wait, bombs are gonna activate that. Ah, okay. So I need a dedicated switch for this, which I do. I do that somewhere. I could probably find it if I go in here. What triggers this? Here, I just need to see where this is used. 108.21. Oh, okay. Ah, so it's literally that switch. Okay, cool. Cool. I can just reuse this. There. Perfect. So that'll trigger that once you get here. And I don't believe it relies on secrets. Cool. So now you could just do it that way. Ah. didn't make that water lava, but also you're not gonna have the flipper, so it actually doesn't even really matter. Kind of want all this to be steamy. So then there's also this side, X state. What about X state? What are you referring to? Alright. Thanks for joining, Zach. See you later. Also, I just realized with all the steam going up, oh, interesting. Maybe this screen. Oh, that also kind of plays into this. Huh. Yeah, originally I was gonna have this be that, but this is better this way, considering it actually is directly the room below it, so that actually makes a lot of sense. Ooh, okay. I have an idea for how I think I actually know how I'm gonna handle the player getting the bracelet. I've already used this mechanic elsewhere. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to play it out. So I'm thinking... do that there. You're not my transparent one. You are my transparent one. Okay. Gonna have a chain here. No. Probably just these, honestly. Maybe it would make more sense to do it like this. Exit state, I believe that is how I set these up. Because this is set up sword. That's all that triggers it. Effects, combo change. X state 0. X state 0. And then this also just has a combo change. Yeah. That's how I do it. I see what you're asking now. Makes sense. Honestly, I might as well just mirror this now. There we go. Then I'm thinking that could go there. You can have another one that goes to like here. Okay, this will work. Because then I'm thinking to prevent you from cheesing it. Oops. Do this. Because then the way I've been handling that is I have a grate. Oh, I forgot I did like a double grate here. Yeah. This is actually kind of a cool, whoops. This is actually kind of a cool system. So I do 1, and then I do 3, and then I have this go through on 2. So that's going up through the grading. Alright, have a good night, yokels. Although I'm actually kind of thinking this is going to be simplified. I'm literally going to make this the bare minimum. And I'm going to make these platforms that you do not want to land on. What the heck? Oh, wait. Oh, I did this on 3. Ah. Because doing this on 3 wouldn't really make sense in this situation. Why is it doing this? I did 3. Apparently it's still solid. Oh god. Yeah, see, that really launches you. So in this case, I don't even need this. Can you even make that? I don't think you can make that. Oh, well, yeah, the idea was I don't want you to, actually. So we're going to add some discouragement. You don't want to cheese this by landing on those. Nope, well, god dang it. Yeah, try landing in there now. Huh, he's not in his falling animation. That's kind of jank. There we go. Alright, so you need to go up a bit. I just realized, which one am I using? Oh, I'm using the wrong one. This is like the apex of this kind of puzzle. So, I mean, you could do that, but you're gonna not be happy with the result. That's why I'll do that. Oops. Well. Okay, well. Now Link's just awkwardly walking on steam. Oh, man. I don't know if you could even do that without taking damage. And you can technically fall here, which would be real painful. Hang on. How would upside down spikes look? I'm curious. How would that look grafted to the bottom there? Bless you. Alex Jank. I mean, what if I just did this with an upside down spike? I already forgot where I put my upside down spikes. Right here. I don't know how to do that. I'm definitely gonna do it. I just don't know how to do it. Ooh, hang on. Where'd it go? Let's take a look at this tile here. So that's how they're made, huh? See, it looks weird right there, but this is specifically going to be for when it goes behind something. So you're not even going to see that oddity. I think it's going to look fine. Let's see, I could do... Oh, well, it's not far enough. All right. All right, well, you're going all the way. Which, honestly, probably that is sufficient. Oh, shoot. The problem was that I edited its verticality. Or I flipped it vertically. Where is it? Jeez, cannot find it. It is upside down. It occurs to me. There we go. The problem is that it's between combos. So I would need to, like, make 2 of these. Just gonna make a new one. I'm surprised that wasn't enough. Because 2, 2, 2. Oh yeah, so it does need to, like, just clip slightly past. I'm losing this every time. Jeez. So it needs to be like here. And then, whoops, what just happened? Okay. Let's move these down. Because it'll essentially be this. But then these just need to get extended a bit further. Probably about halfway, actually. These will just be extended spikes. There. Unfortunately, I don't have another do up here. No screens use that. Okay, so how about this? I'm gonna move you here. And then this is going to be... where's that spike? Here we go. Now they're right next to each other. Ooh, that looks good. You certainly don't want to... You gotta, like, kind of time it now to not take damage. Which you can do. You can do it without taking damage. Okay. So now let's see. How do I want to handle this? Well, first of all, I think what I'm going to do with this is it's going to be a very... Like, it's going to be a straight tunnel, basically, so you can't cheat this. That's why I'm actually kind of considering doing this. So doing something like this. I mean, it wouldn't need to go all the way up. Just at least like through these few screens. And it would like force you to have to do the puzzle. Like something like this. And you fall down here. Although perhaps you don't fall. You climb maybe? I don't know. That's 3 screens. So I wouldn't want you to have to do it through 3 screens. Alright. Well, I think that's a good place to end off. Fantastic progress was made. Yeah. And I think I have a much better feeling with this dungeon now. Yeah, now I can on these. On that. That takes me up here. Get through there. Oh, wait, what? Oh, I never edited the spawn location. Is there? Not there. Is there? B is there. Yeah. Get back over here. And you are actually safe, although, now you're stuck. Man, that takes you fast. I don't know why that takes you so fast right away. You basically want to just go. Oh, and Link's hitbox or animation is messed up. I don't know how to fix that. I thought I was able to get through here without taking damage. Can I actually make this from here? No, I can't. Interesting. I'm kind of surprised you're taking damage there. Because I thought I made it to where you weren't. I'll probably add more of these up here. And you gotta like drop in from above? That wouldn't really make sense though. Because I think the way I might want to handle this is... This is going to be weird. Weird because I'd want to do something like that. And like it fell from above. So like this would spawn here. I don't really know how I'd want to do that. I don't even think this would be this. I'm just kind of placeholdering that. I mean, this could just be like this. well, perhaps still with that. Yeah. Yeah, no. I'll have to figure out how I want to actually make this work. But yeah, that'll be it for this one. Link is now drowning. Thank you for everyone for hopped on. Yeah, I'm definitely glad to be back into consistent dev. So yeah.